Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, we hung out with Ren at her mural, and her mural had things on it that I had to censor. Because I don't think YouTube would appreciate seeing those things in their full glory just sitting there on the site. And then people will get angry at me for showing those things because like, whoa, you can't have that in a video, no, you can't, it's bad. And then I would get either flagged or age gated or just something bad that I don't want to happen would happen, and then it would be bad. Anyway, so yeah, we spent time with Ren on a mural. We watched the fireworks together, and then the next day came along, which is today, and I'm gonna read things. Now it's at school. Anyway, it's already 8:30, but the morning's class has not yet begun. We're supposed to have physics, but the teacher's nowhere to be seen. Had I known this beforehand, I would have slept in too. Some of the classrooms door slams open and Muto grunts his morning green twist from the doorway. Good morning, everyone. It looks like he's not slept at all. His subtle, messier than normal hair and his stained dress shirt create a less than favorable impression. I guess he had fun last night at the festival too. Excuse my being late. I ran into unexpected problems. I'm not usually one for festivals like this, but I hope you all had a good time. I know these sort of events are important for you too, and they give you a short reprieve from schoolwork. The other party with very agrees with enthusiasm, and Muto proceeds to take roll and get started. Right then, next up is proton particle physics. For long, I was in a comfortable coma-like state, along with the rest of the class, letting Muto's rambling speeches pass through one ear and exit out the other without leaving a trace. Now, they were telling me the solution to this problem. It's been a rather easy equation on the blackboard, just really tries to get the class to participate. Now, buddy, come on, guys. Nakai, how about you? Unfairly singled out in the corner, I gave him an answer. Causes his saggy features twisted in a genial smile? I'm not sure what genial means. It's a word. That would scare little children senseless. Precisely, good work, Nakai. Both disturbed and honored by the fact he can remember my name only 1 week after I transferred here. What I seem to do is serious trouble remembering the names of anybody else in class. Most of them have been here since the first year. The room said it was a jury move. Student's teacher had liked trying to get back on track after the festival. Appearing last week must have been frantic for everybody. Not a minute too soon, the lunch bell rings. Oh, it's probably Bisha, or it could be Amy also. I'm going to go with a neutral. Make way, important business! I just now see that people scattered out of the way as someone charged from into the corridor and towards the stairwell. So to realize I'm standing in the middle of the corridor, directly in the path of an oncoming human projectile. So I step back towards the doorway, and unfortunately, the person ran towards me dodged in the same direction. Finally, a fraction of a second, several things come in a sequence almost simultaneously. First, I recognized the girl was not close towards me as Amy. Second, I realized I felt like someone naturally tackled by Amy once again. I almost felt almost comfortable, not for the reflexive pain and terror. Third, Amy seems to be carrying a footstool stack of papers running in the hallway. Aggressive to me, but at least the impact was the grazing one on my arm this time. Owie, why do these things always happen to me? Gee, I wonder, could it have anything to do with you running down through the corridor like you were on fire? Tremors regretfully looking like a hurt puppy. The sight makes regret my sappest comment for instance emerges from my lips. But I was in a hurry. I can tell. Sorry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyway, I'll speak one last time and rubs her forehead as to expel the ache while her gaze sweeps over the hallway floor. She noticed her neat stack of papers spread over the floor in one big mess. She lets out a horrified yelp. Ah, the printouts. Oh no, what am I gonna do? It's really gonna be hell if they get dirty. They're probably fine. Let's gather them back up. Won't be a problem. Don't worry. We quickly ran out the papers and Amy tries to sort the scattered pile on their hands. Back in the orderly stack it was. Where are you going? Nowhere in particular, I guess. Don't want to be left alone Muto in the classroom. I think he has a hangover. Have you eaten lunch? No, not yet, but I'm feeling very hungry anyway. Looks to be incredulously, as if telling my saintly for letting such a thing out of my mouth. You should go to the roof. I promised when I'd eat early lunch with her. Bet you like company. Oh, my lunches over there have been remarkably unsuccessful. I know this conversation is going, and it's not hard to get drawn along, so I have little choice but to play ball. Okay, go pick up some bread or something first. Rin smiles rightly before I can say anything further. No, I'll deliver these super quick. Then I'll go buy lunch for us. And Rin too, of course. What kind of bread do you like? It's fine, you really need to do, don't worry, it's alright. Consider it an apology. I'll be back before you know it. That's what I'm worried about, and we'll get another accident. Then he starts walking down the hall, but she still talks to me. She doesn't watch where she's going. I won't. Maybe his last words. Every jogging down the stairs, he shouts that not so reassuring promise back to me. Sighing quietly, I start plodding along in her wait. Instead of taking the stairs down, I climb upwards. The room was unlit and just as creepy as it was before. The door creaks weakly as I approach it, and I push it open. Rin is there too, like Amy said, lying on her back at the other side of the pebble-covered rooftop for some reason. Doing something unnecessarily strange again, I walk to her as slowly as possible. Again, red voice, don't have one, it's a thing. Anyway. Hello. Sounds very drowsy, says that, stretching the end of the word with a sordid voice. Despite that, her eyes are wide open. Look down at her, my shadow overlapping her face. What are you doing? Rin raised an eyebrow. Thought you had a heart problem, not an eye problem. The answer is showing the rationale and perfectly valid question without even tilting her head to look at me. Rin's smartest comments are infuriating. The worst thing is, I'm not sure if she's doing it on purpose or not. Alright then, let me rephrase. Why are you lying on your back on the rooftop? Excuse the lady shrug and sniff submissively. I'm trying to experience. People probably don't do this enough. What are you trying to experience here? I can't really tell. There's probably a reason people don't do whatever it is you're doing. It's playing dodgeball with me again. Answering my attempt at small talk with riddles I don't want to puzzle out. But I don't want to ignore her either. Yeah, the reason with your life is to pay attention to literally important things. Like watching the sky. My tears gaze away from the sky and finally look straight at me. The featuring deepness of her eyes when she focuses on me is something startling. You know, if you were a girl, I could see your panties. If I was a girl, I wouldn't come this close to anyone and try to sneak a peek at my panties. I had that much common sense. I wouldn't either, but some has to be avoided. Like now, for example. Tell you the truth, I don't really want to peek at your panties, though. Underpants are the soul of a girl. You shouldn't peek at someone else's soul, even if you're not a girl. As a guy, I guess I can understand that. To us, there's sort of half-mythical object that we can't quite comprehend. Yeah, that's actually how I think about him, too. What a coincidence. It really is. So, do you have world history in morning class? I skipped class. To do this. Well, I'm not actually doing what it looks like I'm doing, or what I think what I look like I'm doing, it doesn't look like I think I would look like. But from your perspective, probably, yeah, I skipped class to do this. Well, I guess whatever reason is, it's good as any. Giving me that tired feeling like I sit down on the roof next to Rin. Those are not the most comfortable bed in the world, but if she can stand it, then I should be able to as well. What are you waiting for? Try it. Bend my neck backwards to take a look where she's looking. Silvery blue sky dotted by the herds of cloud sheep. Cloud sheep? Okay. Fills my vision, I feel the vision entirely. While it's pretty, the view is something special, even though the weather is fair. I guess I trying my best to imitate the nonchalant manner of Rin scenes that unfold to perfection and lie down on my back. Someone spoke on my back, although my thin shirt whenever I let my weight even a little, forced me to keep it as still as possible. Tried to know the discomfort in myself, instead of concentrating on the vastness over us. Far above, the summer clouds drift soundlessly across the dome of the sky. Neither is there anything more to say. thus silence covers the rooftop.